Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Labor Day to you. So, today we're going to talk about routines. School, for many of you, is in session. Some of you is going to happen tomorrow. So, I wanted to come to you to talk about the importance of routines because if you don't have routines going on in your family, you're missing a key ingredient in this family harmony thing, this calm that we're trying to produce in your home. Routines are golden, not just for you, but for your child. It's not just children that need to have routines. Adults are much more productive when they have routines in place. Now, what is a routine versus a schedule? So, a schedule is like your activities during the day. Routines are the micro sections that make up a schedule. So, in a schedule, you're going to get up and have breakfast. The morning routine is what happens when you get up to the time you eat breakfast, those steps in between. And that's what's really important. And when I ask parents, do you have a routine in place? They will often go, "Oh yeah, we have a routine." So we go upstairs, and we take a bath and then they brush their teeth and then they get in their PJs, then we go to bed. And I will ask, "Does that happen every night?" Well, not every night, sometimes, they just gotta we're racing around, they gotta run upstairs, get in their pajamas, get in bed. Sometimes we're doing stuff, we're playing games, we're doing things. So then that is not a routine. A routine is something that happens in the same manner every single day it happens. So for a nighttime routine, it should start an hour before bedtime, an hour, because you want to get your mind into sleep mode. Your brain has a sleep mode. You want it in sleep mode, not play mode. So an hour before bedtime, we go upstairs, we take a bath. Then after our bath, we brush our teeth, we get our pajamas on, we go potty. Maybe we go potty before our bath. Then we get our pajamas on. Then we pick out books. We read a few books. Then after we've read a few books, then we have a little routine that we do. We tell each other, we ask each other to name 3 things why we love the other person. We do that. Then we do the body relaxation method that I recommend in our course and in Pumped Up Parenting, and then it's nights out. That routine, that 8 steps is consistent every night before bed, barring a special event. Not talking about that. There's a special event, sometimes that routine can't be put into place, but most every day, that routine happens in the same way every day. When is it good to have routines? There should be a morning routine. There should be an evening routine, nighttime routine. There should be an after school routine. So whether they come home right after school or they have an extended day and then they come home before dinner, what is that routine? And that after school routine should include getting homework done, having dinner, whatever extracurricular activities there are going on. That afternoon routine should include all of that. And then after dinner, it will lead naturally into the nighttime bedtime routine. So, what does this do? This order, having a routine in a specific order that you repeat and stay consistent with day after day after day, empowers your children. It creates more independence for them. More independence, a lot more skill development, a lot less guessing what's next because they don't have to ask. They know what's next. And it gives them confidence, builds their self-esteem and their self-worth, all as part of mastering a routine. Now, I'm sure the question comes, how do you master a routine? How do you get them to master it? The consistency of the routine will allow mastering. So if they have to do this same routine every day, they will master it after not too long. And you won't have to say, did you brush your teeth? Did you do this? Of course I did, because it comes after taking a bath. Your PJs are on already. Great job, honey. They're on because after I brushed my teeth, I went potty and then I put on my PJs. Whatever that routine looks like. They will master it. Now, if you have a little child who can't read, because I highly recommend you make a list of the routine and ask your children to help you create that routine with you. We create a morning routine. What goes into our morning? Make a list, brainstorm it, then put it in the order that works for you and your child. Give them the opportunity to contribute. What do we need to get done after school? Make a list. Same with before nighttime, before bedtime, make a list. Have everybody work on it together and then make that list somewhere that you can see it. Somewhere that your child sees it easily in case they're like, oh, I can't remember what comes next. They have something to look at to remind them without running to you and saying, Mommy, what comes next? Daddy, I finished my bath. Well, what comes next? Oh, I have to brush my teeth. Right. And for a younger child who can't read yet, you can do pictures of a routine so they can see bath, brush teeth, put on PJs, and they can follow along with pictures. If you have a child with some special cognitive needs or physical needs, you can also use pictures to help them along. Pictures and words in a list so they know what's going on and you give them the opportunity to master their routines will make a much calmer life because everyone's not stressed out. They're not running around trying to get kids in bed and trying to get off in the morning. There is a solid routine that you follow day after day. Part of that evening routine should be preparing for the next morning. After school, what do? We come home, we have a snack, we play for a half hour, we do our homework. We prepare for the next morning, we make our lunches, we get our work together. Our homework's done, we put our homework in our book bag. We review what we did and make sure that everything's together and put our backpack by the door. Part of the after school routine, then that feeds into the nighttime routine, which then feeds into the morning routine. And when things are done the night before, there's a lot less to make sure it's happening with the morning. There's more morning success because you're not squeezing in 100 things into a morning when you're trying to get out the door. Okay, guys, so I hope this explanation helped you. I hope you understand the importance of routine for you and your children. This is what moves things along. This is what gives them independence. This is what makes them feel big. This is what builds their confidence, builds their self-esteem, and lets them know that you trust in them and have respect for them because you are entrusting this routine to them and giving them the ability to master it. If you have any questions, please reach out. Let me know. Ask me if you can put on a comment, tag me in the comment. And I wish you guys a really happy, fun Labor Day. As always, I hope your days are filled with peace, love, tons of laughter. Really is the best medicine. Please remember that this week there is no Q&A. We had that last week, and next week there will be another Q&A, and on the 4th week of the month, the 4th Thursday, we will be doing our masterclass, and our masterclass is another good one. Mark it on your calendars. Don't miss it. It is mistakes, failure, and forgiveness. how it impacts your child, and what they can learn from it. Okay? So I'll see you here next time. Have a great Labor Day, and I'll see you here in the Tranquility Tribe, in Pumped Up Parenting, and around the web. Bye-bye, everyone.